channel. Today I'm starting a new series where I'll be undergoing an 8-week-long workout program specifically designed for jumping athletes. Along the way I'll be sharing learnings, tips, and any other advice that I can offer. Currently, I'm in season 4 volleyball, and I'm hoping through this process and recording it that I can shed a little bit of light on not only how can we become better, stronger, more healthy athletes, but also make sure that we're performing at a high level week to week in competition. Exercise science and fitness generally are two things that I'm really passionate about, and I'm super stoked to be able to share this journey and everything I've got so far with all of you. So let's get into it. Now, as you may have guessed, the main focus of this program is increasing my vertical jump. To that end, there was a variety of things that I wanted to measure that were also going to be a part of the program because we need to have a benchmark before we can know where we're going to measure that progress back from. So getting my current vertical jump is the first and most important measure. I went with an old school method using a wall and tape at my gym. Only thing was this did not go amazingly as the tape kept sticking to my finger instead of the wall. As you can see in a couple of these clips here, I was able to do a better measurement job later on, and I do talk about this in another video, but we're working with roughly a 27-inch standing vertical, or 2 feet 3 inches, and a 30-inch approach jump. Both of these jumps being off of 2 feet, as I am being, volleyball centric for this particular program, of which I'm much more often going off of 2 feet, as opposed to something with basketball where there's a lot of 1-foot jumpers, dunkers, etc. Next thing was the front squat. So I chose a front squat for this program because I like having the bar in front of me. I can get deeper into the hole at the bottom, and it feels more similar to a jumping pattern than a back squat does for me. I ended up working up to a top single at 205. May have had a little bit more in the tank, but I didn't want to, kind of go through too much form breakdown to hit a certain number. I want to make sure I'm doing it clean. Speaking of clean, the other lift that is the main focus from a strength perspective is hang power cleans. I did a ton of these the first time I worked towards dunking a couple of years ago, and they added a ton of bounce to my legs. I failed here at 175, but then was able to get it at 175 afterwards. Hyped about that. Lastly, as part of this program, I'm still trying to move the needle on my overall strength and fitness, and will be working on improving my bench press, rows, and things like overhead pressing. I only did a 1-rep max for the bench press for now to get a good starting working weight for the program itself. And the only thing was I did set this up a bit poorly and did hit chest the day before. So I was going into this day a little bit fatigued and failed at 225 after getting 215. I did get 225 for a double the week before, so I am going to use 225 just as my starting 1-rep max for now to base the percentages for the rest of the program on it. Before we dive into the rest of the program, I just wanted to add a little bit more information about myself that is hopefully relevant context for the sake of this training. One, I've been playing volleyball for about the last 10 years, call it a decade. It's kind of scary. But anyway, I played in high school. It's when I started doing both club and my high school team, playing club through college, and now I play in 2 leagues that compete once a week each in New York City. Along with that, I work a full-time job in New York City. I'm 25 years old, 6'2", and 183 pounds. Now, the reason I'm sharing all of that with you is I've played, a lot of ball in the last 10 years and have a lot of experience playing the sport. So hopefully that helps from a credibility standpoint. But also, I do want to include that I work a full-time job and my entire life is not organized around my fitness goals. I think that I see a lot of content in the fitness industry that is very balls to the wall. Everything comes after, progress or whatever those outcomes are. And for people that are that serious about whatever their outcomes are across bodybuilding and athletics or professional sports, powerlifting, you name it, totally there. I understand where that mindset's coming from, and I think that's useful if that really is the most important thing to you. I love volleyball and I love being an athlete, but I'm not really willing to sacrifice my entire life for the sake of improving. That being said, I am willing to sacrifice some amount of my life and hopefully have fun while doing it. So I'm hoping with this channel that I can show that it doesn't take 20 hours in the gym and perfect sleep and eating all of the time to achieve some of these things, and we can get a long way towards the path of success and see a lot of growth just by nailing the really important things in a consistent way. So without further ado, let's roll the footage from week 1. Deuces.
Today is day 1 of the program, the athletic, metabolic, strength-inducing, mobility-enhancing program of the ages. I honestly just wanted to get outside and run a little bit up the cardio, and I ran 4 miles, which is the most I've ever ran. So maybe I can post a screenshot of the stats, but it ended up being almost exactly a 9-minute pace. I think I was 36 minutes for like just over 4 miles. Really happy with that. It's not breaking any records, but as far as just increasing metabolic output, it's a great start. Please ignore me walking down my building stairs. The elevator's really slow. Anyway, we'll likely jump into the next day at the gym. It'll end up being kind of the upper body portion in between the volleyball games, but maybe I'll take a video at the volleyball game as well. See you soon.
What up, guys? Today is Wednesday, day 3 of the first week of the program. I had the upper body day today. I'm gonna roll some clips after this and kind of do a little bit of voiceover for what I was doing and why. Just wanted to give a quick check-in. Yesterday we had a volleyball game. We went 2-1, which was very exciting. We had a bad first set, but won the second 2, which was cool. Jumping felt a little bit heavy though, and I know I mentioned that I ran, that 4-mile run, which was the most I'd ever done, on Monday, and I think that carried a little bit more fatigue than I expected for the game. So if I'm in another situation where I have the game immediately following a run, I think I'm probably going to cut it down to more like something of 2 miles in there and just get my heart rate up and do some kind of cardio maintenance improvement, but not push myself to carry all of that leg weight's not right, leg pain, and really just fatigue, just tiredness in the legs. So anyway, just wanted to update you. Tomorrow we get another game on the co-ed side of things. Should be fun, and we'll keep on rolling with updates for this week. See y'all. All right, folks, last update of the video here. We won our volleyball game last night on the co-ed side. We went 2-1, could have been 3-0, probably should have been, but that's all right. I'm gonna try to get clips in the gym, or I should say in the basketball gym or volleyball gym, court, whatever you might want to say, to actually show how some of these things are transitioning to the play, that's just the most fun content I could offer anyway. So I'll make sure to get some kind of tripod to be able to pull that off, because I think the team would enjoy it as well. With that said, the next video I'll be putting out will come out sometime in the next few days, and it'll cover all of the athletic work that I did this week regarding jumping, knee health, the strength work, and the things that I mentioned at the beginning, so be excited for that. Otherwise, thank you for supporting me and watching this, and let me know more of what you want to see. Until next time, deuces.